Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of Red Dead Redemption 2. This is uncommonly soon after our last episode. We could talk to Dutch. I'm sure he does need to speak to me after everything that's been happening story-wise. Do we want to go interact with Micah first? I mean, I don't ever really want to go interact with Micah, but I feel like I'd rather do that than advance Dutch. Dutch feels like a main story conduit, rather. So... Oops. Sure. All right, now just try to hurry over here. I don't think you can tap to sprint in town. Now, this is our brand new horse. This is Yalta, I believe. Let's just hop aboard. Oh, wait, I have a duck. That's right, and I cannot turn the duck in because we have lost the ability, at least for the moment, to donate anything over to our camp. So hopefully that'll get worked out as we go. Let me just try to work my way past these horses. And we are going to ride out. We're going to see what Micah wants. Now, for clarity, Micah is... he's one of the gang members that I dislike the most. First of all, he appears to be openly racist, which is uncool. He's a violent loudmouth, which just draws a lot of attention to the gang. And I'm not sure what, if anything, he's good at. He's one of the members of the gang that got caught, and we had to break him out of jail. And in fairness, I should have made different decisions along there, like pulling out my mask and so forth, or Arthur's mask. But he just generally seems to be a giant liability, and I am gratified to know that Arthur feels the same way. Also note, unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be one of our longer streams. We'll probably be going for at least 90 minutes or so. If you're watching this at some point in the future, you can probably see whatever the actual episode count is. But the goal will be to toss over to twitch.tv/morethanamiya as she continues her full-length playthrough of the third Dead Space game. I remember that was, my memory is that was the very first game that I ever played on Origin, and it was very good. And it's even better, okay, even better, I don't know why I said that, but it's so much fun to see. Oh, I need to refill my Deadeye core as well. Can we get some bourbon or something? Get provisions. If I had like the ability to resort this, but like, show me things that are good for Deadeye, show me things that are good for stamina and so forth. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, let's smoke a cigar here as we go. Where I was going with all of that is Mia has played through Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2, and it's unlike the way that I played these games back in the day. She's been playing through them in fairly rapid succession.
Right where you are.
Okay, stop. I'm thinking shotgun.
Take another step and you'll have a bullet in your gun. You're getting robbed here. Don't make it worse for yourself. Put your hands up. Let's go.
Okay, I don't want to get killed here. Is there anybody else? Okay, I think we got out of that barely. Yep, my health is not great, but we were able to survive. Now watch somebody come up and say, "Hey, you killed all these men." Like this is how Arthur gets in trouble. He's doing absolutely nothing wrong. We're talking about Dead Space 3 and riding through the countryside. The next thing you know, all of a sudden he's getting robbed and he's got to go running from the law, all because he had the temerity to defend himself. Also, I don't know why my horse is blinking. If Yalta is injured in some way, I'd like to know about it. No, cores look pretty good. No worse than Arthur's for sure. All right, let's... Nope, I want to go here. Items. Canned salmon. Yeah, canned salmon is good all the way around. That looks like it'll do him real good. All right, and we are going to... Oh, I guess I can't brush her
girl.
when it is raining, which makes sense. Mia's voting to finish the game so that she can be in all the streams again. Well, I will certainly look forward to that. If you can hear any of this, we were just talking about your Dead Space 3 stream, and just... It is a testament to the folks at Visceral Games that first Dead Space game was so good, and I would submit continues to hold up so well today, and yet Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3 still show marked improvements above that. Man, that was a great series. That was a great series of video games with an extended universe that they seem to have absolutely no idea how to like build their transmedia push. It also occurred to me, and this is something that we might get repeated, later in life as other people come in, but I have criticized the Aliens franchise for just being aliens. It's always the xenomorph, always the loader, always the flamethrower, always the pulse rifle. Like the universe seems so mired in that one vision. I had the same complaint about Dead Space. It's like, guys, there's more than just markers and xenomorphs, surely. I don't know what's happening over here. Oh, God.
Please, quick, you gotta get this off me. I'm going numb.
I would dearly love Disarm Trap.
You all right?
No, he's not all
This
right.
looks bad. No, I'm not all right. It's real, man.
Yeah, we're gonna help this guy.
Help me now, or I'm done. Keep at it.
Oh, repeat. Okay, do it careful. Come on.
Oh, God, you did it. Praise Jesus. Oh, God.
Now, can I give him like a health thing?
I gotta grab something for the blood. Thank you. Oh,
Yes, whiskey.
done for you, saved me. Thank you. Take something from my bag for the trouble, though.
Can I?
I'm gonna take a minute now.
Here, drink this for the pain.
Hello, Spatman. Spatman, I hope you're having a great Friday so far.
Oh, God, yes.
Mia's asking about Spatula. No, Spatula, as far as I can tell, is done and
On
gone.
fire.
It's very sad. All right, I suspect he's okay. Now, I don't know about Arthur, but I didn't come here for a reward. He said something about, like, take whatever you want out of my bag. I don't think I want anything out of his bag. If he has small...
And to think, I almost didn't bring the trap.
Yeah, well, maybe next time don't. The thing about that kind of, like, mechanical trap is, if not for that man's leg, it would have been an animal leg, which doesn't make it better. It's like, come on. Look, people gotta eat. I get it. That seems... It seems like a real nasty way to go, is all I can say.
Come on.
Oh, hello to Tashir! You're catching us right at the beginning of today's adventure. We're currently riding off to interact with Micah, mostly out of a dearth of other options. But nonetheless, we're going to go say hello to Micah. Okay, More Than a Mia is going to jump out for now, but I'm sure we'll be online at twitch.tv/morethanamia this evening for some... Oh, look at these horses. Do I want to make friends with one of these horses? I wouldn't say no. But here's the thing. If I make a friend with one of these horses, then I'm going to have to ride it all the way back to the stable. And we're most of the way towards Micah at this point. I think that we're going to keep on. That is both the power, the magic, and the off-putting thing about open-world games, that you can spend infinite time finding ways to distract yourself because there's so much to do. And every once in a while, for me, it's helpful to say, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I see that deer I could shoot, and there's some birds I could hunt and get some more feathers. But sometimes what you want to do is the next story thing. So let's ride up here. So Micah is, to my memory, still in hiding after escaping the the jail in a place that's nearby. Let's actually look real quick. Was it Strawberry? I think it was Strawberry. I liked Strawberry. I got run out of Strawberry. It's Micah's fault. Now, granted, it's actually also my fault for doing the things that Micah said, but yeah, he must be down here. Here's his horse. Here's his, thing. Campfire.
Hey, Micah, I brought
Hey,
you a
Arthur.
duck.
Good to see you.
Why? You want rescuing again, dear?
No. I got a plan to make it up to you.
Oh, playing like the Blackwater ferry job, or like you going off scouting and ending up in jail?
Dutch said you was a big shadow cast by a tiny tree.
I don't even know what that means.
I thought you was a tough boy. Not one of those gentlemen trying to protect his riding clothes.
I just know whenever things get real, you turn yellow, lose your head.
Yellow.
Sure seems that way.
So I guess you won't be riding with me to rob the banking coach comes about this time in the Strawberry. I heard one of the O'Driscoll boys yapping about it while I was inside.
You and me? Do a robbery?
That's what I said, didn't I?
After you.
There's a spot up this way with a good view of the trail.
What are you doing anyway, camping out here like some crazy hermit?
Can't exactly stay in town now, can I? Like I told you, I ain't going back to Dutch without a peace offering.
So what's the deal with this coach?
What do you mean? Comes through about this time every day, like I said. The end.
I mean, how many men, guns, riders?
Nothing serious. It'll be fine.
I heard the bank's been hiring every trigger man they can get of late. The meaner, the better.
You worry too much.
Forgive me if I ain't wholly faithful in something an O'Driscoll told you when you was half drunk in a jail cell.
He kept yapping about it, saying how they've been hitting it on the regular. That's a good lead in my book.
Damn O'Driscolls are everywhere now.
Bastards got a hold of most of Big Valley. Heard they took over some big ranch north of here.
How the hell you and Lenny end up down here, anyway?
Oh, you know how it is? Few loose ends. Drink here, drink there.
What loose ends?
Nothing that needs to concern you. I always pay my share.
It concerns me when you put us in danger and we don't realize till it's too late. Like that move you pulled in Strawberry. Making me kill half the town, just for your precious guns.
Precious they are. You need to roll a little looser, Morgan.
Looser? I seen you come full undone more than once now, and you only been running with us a few months.
Are we gonna rob this coach or bicker about it? What's done is done.
Guess we're robbing it.
Then let's do it.
All right, I like to check to see if there's any other dialogue. This seems to be as fast as they will go. Oh, no, I guess now that I'm out of dialogue. Also, let me just remove the mark on the map so that it's not constantly leading me in the wrong direction. Also, I do feel it important to sometimes point out there is a difference between not liking Micah as a person or disliking Micah as a character. As a character, I very much appreciate the fact that there's at least one person in this gang that is a plain, on-the-nose, irredeemable shithead. It is nice to know
This is the spot. Hold up on this ridge.
that this is not a story of, like, oh, just good-hearted souls that are, you know, irritated at civilization and trying to live their best lives.
In a little bit. Hold tight.
Which way will they be coming in?
Should be from over there. We need to hit them fast before they get into town.
Just don't lose your head this time.
Of course, tough guy. They should be here any minute.
I want to call out what Spatman said. Don't judge their speed. They
There
only
they are.
have 2 horsepower.
Right on time. Get covered up. Come on! Ride!
Yeah, hold on. Wait. Can I put on my mask? No. Just cloth mask, please. It is on. It appears to be completely over my face. I'm not sure that that's the way that it's intended to go.
Stop that coach right now!
Okay, I need something better than this bow. I think carbine repeater is probably my best bet.
Is this the best you got, boy?
I feel like I'm way behind. Come on.
See? I told you this would be fun, Morgan.
This is fun for you?
You and me, Morgan.
That's how you want
I honestly don't know who's still shooting. There he is.
Come on, Morgan. Finish him off.
Stop using my name!
Let's get this out of here. No need to keep your face covered now.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to
Just you and me.
take robbery advice from Micah.
I'll give it to them. They put up half a fight at least. Yeah! Baylock! Come on, boy! Here. Fine new rifle, too. Here you go, Arthur. From me to you. That's more your style than mine.
Wait, can I reload it? Yes, I can. Why do I have a feeling
What
this
did
is
I
going to
tell
come
you?
into immediate
Like
use?
licking butter off a knife.
Something like that. You don't want to just break it open here, be done with it?
Wait, the Deadeye core is completely empty, so... Fine brandy, it is.
Could be more than we can carry. And there might be a second crew of riders tailing.
All right.
Yeah, there's going to be more fighting to come, so... Fully restores all of them? Boy, that sounds real good, but not right now. Let's down some premium cigarettes.
Not to mention, we ride back in with a big take and a new wagon to boot. Duh. Can't say we ain't pulling our weight no more, can he?
Yeah, actually, he's never said that about
I
me.
trust this new act of yours one bit.
Listen, I know we got off.
I don't mean to keep interrupting this, but I need lots of smokes. What else can I use to fill up my Deadeye? That's true, it's some more fine brandy.
Wrong foot. But I got no beef with you. I reckon we're a lot alike, you and me.
Now, hold up there.
Dutch knows I'm a feller that gets things done, same as you.
Gets things done. You'd be wearing a California collar now if I hadn't broken you out of jail.
And I have expressed my gratitude, have I not? It's done. Main thing now is getting this haul back in one piece.
We're gonna have to talk to Hiseo about why he doesn't kick this guy out of the crew.
Now we're being robbed! Get across the river!
What the hell? Come on, Arthur, get out of there! You dumb bastards! Damn, you okay?
Just keep your head down.
Let's finish. They're goddamn O'Driscolls!
I can say that.
Get down!
Shit, I need my sniper rifle for this part.
Sons of bitches! Look out, Morgan! Wagon coming down the track! With me, Morgan!
I figure one of those has to be a human being. Ow. Hold on, Morgan, you gotta get somewhere else.
Look at the cowards! They're running away! That'll show them.
Does it show that guy also, Micah? The guy who's right behind you?
Every job I do with you ends in a pile of dead bodies.
Since when did you have a problem killing O'Driscolls?
You've got a point.
Hello to Drienne. Also, we should call out that as of this sentence, we are less than 1 week away from Tashir Razay finishing Cyberpunk 2077 next Wednesday, which will be, I don't actually know what day it is, February something. He says that no matter how long it takes, that will be the day that he finishes it off. Sorry, I did not loot those bodies. I don't know why I said sorry. I did not loot those bodies back at the, back when we grabbed the wagon. So I want to make sure that we get some of these things now.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm looting all the bodies, Micah. It's called personal responsibility.
Let's strip this coach then. It clearly ain't going nowhere now.
I do like that the bodies are slowly floating away. You know what I didn't use and should have? And so let's set a goal that the next opportunity that I get in a fight, what we're gonna do is make use of some of these split point bullets that I've made, because I have a whole bunch of them and haven't actually made use of them. Seems like it'd be a good thing to use. My guess, again, is that they do more damage to people, but probably at the expense of some sort of velocity or penetration. February 17th, Tashir says. So, if you are watching this at any point prior to February 17th, 2021, I hope that you will stop by twitch.tv/TashirRazay.
Get the hell out of here.
You can lock onto the
Locks the shit off
padlock.
Easy enough. I'll give you the honors on account of, well, this little mess.
Okay, let's grab this. And
You shooting it or not?
yes? Is that the lock?
Do it.
Come on, let's see if all this was worth
All I see is you, me, a river full of dead O'Driscolls, and a lockbox. I'd say we're golden here, Morgan. Look at that. What's the cut here?
it. It's good. Just make sure the gang gets its piece.
Yeah. Like I said, big shadow, tiny tree.
And like I said, that still don't mean nothing. Now, get out of here. Go see Dutch. Make sure you ain't followed.
I know, boss. I know. It's been fun.
It never feels good to get a bronze. Headshot each of the mounted guards protecting the wagon, of course. Get 10 kills in Deadeye. How did I not get 10? I feel like I got so many kills in Deadeye. Complete within 6 minutes. I'm never going to get any of those on my first go. Complete the mission without taking any health items. Well, that's interesting, because I smoked lots of cigarettes and I drank lots of brandy. I guess those aren't health items, but rather they fill up your other cores. Oh, there's a witness, maybe? Oh, nope, that's a witness. Bum, 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 bum. Just gonna try to get away from that person. Hopefully all they'll see is some lonely stranger striding down the road, walking tall like what was his? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson at the start of the movie Walking Tall. This guy better not witness me. I had nothing to do with this.
Let's go, girl.
All right, let's see. I need my hat back. There we go. And... oh, wait, was that Micah? What is this? What?
Get out of my sight!
Okay, that's not...
I've been cursed out worse by my flesh and blood.
okay. I don't know who reported the crime or to who, but I guess I've got to get out of this red zone now. So we might as well choose a direction. Come down here. Can I go back to Strawberry? I did pay off all my debts. Pay a visit to the butcher. And what is this? A newspaper seller? And buy a newspaper. General store. Well, if I was to go any place, I'd actually want to go visit the fence again, because I did pick up some sellables. And that's over here, I think. Alright, let's head in this direction, but what'll probably happen is that once night falls, we'll make a camp and then spend some of the... yeah, it's bullshit. I didn't do anything. The end of that sentence was going to be spend some of the flight arrows that we have to make some more small game arrows. And again, the goal there is to get some perfect rabbit pelts and get the next tier of hunting done. I don't know which episode it's going to be, but there's going to be at least one stream of Red Dead Redemption 2 that is Arthur crouching down in some bushes, laying out some herbivore bait, and attempting to get 3 perfect rabbit pelts. The first thing we need, though, is good quality arrows so that we can kill the rabbits without damaging the pelts too badly. Hopefully that will be the episode in which we spend a distressing long time discussing Zack Snyder's Justice League, because I do not know what that product is going to be. I do know... I said this to Mia. I do not know if it's going to be any good. I don't know if it will be as bad as the original Justice League. What I do know is that it's going to be interesting, because no matter what quality it is... see, here's a rabbit right here.
Whoa, easy.
I've committed enough crimes that the town has been locked down. Extra patrols have been posted, and I can no longer use local shops. What the hell are you talking about? I didn't do anything at all. And what even is my bounty is $60. For the cost of $60, they're going to lock down the entire town. Another 20, and I'd be dead in a grave. And Marty McFly would come back in town. This is ridiculous. All right, so we're going to have to go through Caster's Ridge, or sorry, along Caster's Ridge, because it's a big ridge. All right. Let's get out the bow, and let me just double check my ammo. Yeah, so I only have regular arrows, but we're going to want to probably cook up some meal for tonight. Pay off your bounty at a post office. Well, I don't think I can do that, because... the town is locked down, so yeah, we've got no choice. I don't even know who saw me. I thought, well, whatever, regardless of what I thought.
Oh, hey there.
How's it going?
Well, it ain't going at all. We're broke. We're about ready to call it quits, to be honest with you. Listen, I hate to ask, but is there any way that you could help us get the supplies that we need to finish?
Okay, I wasn't actually interested in how you were doing. It was just sort of a general pleasantry. I could offer him $100, but I need at least 60 of that to not get arrested, so...
Well, I ain't promising nothing, but I'll see what I can do.
There's a logging camp over in Big Valley, pretty much straight west of here, that might have lumber for sale.
Find a wagon of lumber to aid the home construction. Wait, hold on. I need more information. Okay, a father and son are building a house. Find a wagon of lumber to aid the home construction. Lumber may be available at Appleseed Timber Company located in Big Valley, west of the Dakota River. Okay, here's the Dakota River. So west would be over here. Well, I'm not going over there. We're gonna head this way. I'm gonna continue on towards the fence. I need to raise some funds to pay off my unjustified bounty. And also, I just want to make it clear, I am not in any way upset about an additional side quest being dumped in my lap. I'm actually looking forward to doing that one because my hope, just based on the very small amount that we just saw there, is that as we deliver supplies and stuff, that homestead will actually visually develop and it'll change that area of the map. And that would be cool. That's something that I think was actually in Assassin's Creed 3, and I really didn't engage with it. I like open world games where you can take actions that will have actual material changes to the world. All right, I guess I'll have some opened gin. All right, now, is the open gin here? No, no, no. Opened bitters, fully restores stamina. Well, I don't need that. I have some premium cigarettes, I guess. Yeah, mostly it was just surprising that I did not know who... I thought that Arthur was just like, hey, how's it going? And the next thing I know, there's some guy who's like sharing his life story. It's like, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Okay then.
Oh, you can put that away. Okay, one Eastern Wild Turkey. So I'm not going to skin this yet. We're going to bring it to, I don't know, probably to camp. We'll skin it then.
All right, girl. Get here.
Hey, who's there?
No one you need to worry about? You just relax?
It's me.
Oh, it's Lenny.
Look who's back.
Oh, I did not realize that we were so close to camp. Do I want to go back to camp for any reason? No. My Deadeye core is so... Alright, provisions. What's good for Deadeye core? And I know alcohol is. I'm just looking for, like... Is there anything that'll fill it up a lot? Gin. I like it when a game like this gives you a reason to drink, because, like, you would think that Arthur, also based on actual story beats that we've seen, Arthur would, you know, enjoy a nice drink from now and again. But from a gameplay perspective, if there's no reason to do it, I'm unlikely to want to, like, go into a menu and navigate around. So when the game gives an actual in-game reason to do it, like in this case, refilling the Deadeye core, and it's that shows some interest in what the player's experience is. Let's give the player the reason to roleplay in this way. Also, I do see that Yalta's cores are getting low. How do you... Now, can I give this to her? No, not from here. For that, I go here and go to horse and... oatcakes.
It's okay, girl. Yeah.
If you feed a horse while she's running at a full gallop, does that give her a cramp? Is that bad for her? Boy, rabbits are tough to get. As soon as I see a rabbit, they're already gone. So you're saying Lenny. Yeah, Lenny's cool. Let's see, who do we like on the team? I like John. I like Abigail. I like Lenny. I like Charles. I like Javier. I don't have a good sense for Bill Williamson just yet. The weird chef guy who, as Arthur at one point said, they gave him like 10 minutes to grab whatever he could, and all he grabbed was alcohol for himself. That doesn't make a real good impression. I'm glad that he's cooking for the team, but the fact that he's only cooking the things that he's brought and not actually participating in the hunt seems like he's participating less. I don't have a good sense for most of the women in the gang, but I really like the mission where they all rode into town and they all sang a song together, and then it turned out that the reason they were going there was to comb for details. They were gathering intelligence for the gang. I like that they are active participants. They may not be going out and doing the robberies and shooting the guns, but they're still serving an important purpose within the gang. Because otherwise it'd be like, why are they here? And is it like some weird... You know, it gives them a purpose where they're actually helping out the gang rather than just sitting around being eye candy or just there for the pleasure of the guys. So I like all that. I have complicated feelings about Dutch, and I would like to talk about them at some point. I'm also concerned that as a major character, it may invite people who have played this before to do spoilers. I know that folks like Tashir and Patikan and so forth would never do that, but it might invite others to be like, oh, you're right or you're wrong, when in fact all I'd really want to do... I don't really want to bother this guy. I'm going to slow up and let him go his own way, although it turns out that I'm going this way as well. I feel like Dutch is steadily working his way through a copy of How to Make Friends and Influence People, but with sinister intent. I recognize so many of the rhetorical tactics that he uses. Oh, I don't really need this. Okay, apparently I don't have the bow on me. All right, we're gonna sell some stuff to the fence.
Hello again. All right, take a look.
Sell.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna sell anything that is jewelry. So let's sell all that. Wait, if I hold one down Y, it's... Okay, it's just all of these. Yep. Sell that. Sell that.
Where did you get this out?
Gold pocket watch. We'll sell all that. That's half a bounty right there. And this is a full bounty. Silver pocket watch. Sell them all.
Pick this up off the street, no doubt.
I'm not selling that pen. I want to keep the pen. The large jewelry bag seems like something I can be rid of.
Okay.
I don't want to sell any of the cards. The wedding ring. Yep, we're going to sell all three of those. All three of these.
A few of these myself.
Bunch of clamp belt buckles. And nothing else here. Okay, now the other thing that was on this menu...
Doing business with you.
Apparently I can craft with this
Got
guy?
a little kick show in mind, huh?
Huh. This is still starred, even after I look at it. I don't know why. But I don't have any of the things that I need for this. Oh, I do have a legendary bear claw, but I don't have the quartz chunk or the silver chain bracelet. I probably had a silver chain bracelet at one point and sold it. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for a quartz chunk.
About an acquisition in my life.
So Tashir's saying that he's here to watch and support, but we'll discuss after finished. That Jesus Christ, Yalta, just all over this man's nice dirt path. All right, so the other thing that I'd want to do is pay off that bounty before I get lots of dudes after me, and that looks like a good place to go. So here's the thing about Dutch. Here's what I notice about Dutch. Dutch talks to people like Arthur, like he's confiding in them, and then we have a conversation with Micah, like just happened earlier in this episode, where Micah's telling Arthur, oh, that's why Dutch is always saying that you're a small tree that casts a big shadow, which sounds inherently demeaning. I'm a lot like Arthur in that I'm not 100% sure what that means, but the implication is that he's small in stature, and he just sort of projects the image of greatness from a distance. And that's the same sort of thing that Dutch says about others when he's in the company of Arthur. So it feels like Dutch probably talks about other people negatively behind their back pretty often in an effort to make each individual member of the gang feel like they are the one that he actually trusts and actually confides in. I've seen that tactic before. I saw it in the movie Mean Girls. Like, it's a super basic shithole way of dividing and conquering your your close associates so that they are at odds with one another and nobody notices when you, for example, don't have a good plan or don't know how to get yourself out of the situation that you've gotten in. Pay bounty, please.
Nothing like a fresh start.
Okay. $60, no problem. I got 700 left in the
Thanks
bank.
for your assistance.
Hey, lady.
Ma'am?
Why, hello there, sir.
You leave something behind?
So she's never had a bear claw donut. I've probably had a bear claw. It was unremarkable. Okay. Now I can think of, pending additional information, we're going to head back to camp. If night falls, I might stop and make camp so that we can do some crafting. But as long as there's light in the sky, I feel like Arthur's going to head back here. Let's pull around here. The other thing that I've noticed about Dutch is when he has a lot of people together, Dutch is very quick to call out how proud he is of everybody. Hold on.
Easy now. Yep.
All right, let's see what kind of pelt we get off this. I don't think it's going to be a great one, but we'll cut what we can. Like, in a lot of those early missions, here's Dutch talking up about, like, how awesome everybody is and how, this guy's the first one on his horse and how great it's going to be when they get everybody all back together. He is constantly extolling how proud he is of everybody and also is very quick to treat even menial questions, even like passing questions about, is this the right idea? With like, oh my God,
Have you completely lost faith in me? Arthur, how far have I fallen in your esteem that you would dare to question me over something as critical as this? I only want what's right for the whole gang. Miss Scrimshaw, draw me up a bed. I haven't slept in 3 days.
That's one of the things that he says. Now, maybe it's true. Maybe Dutch has not slept in 3 days. But he sure is ready to make that announcement to make sure that everybody recognizes how much Dutch... Whoa.
Easy, easy.
How much Dutch cares, what a great guy he is. What's happening here?
My leg! It hurts so bad!
Does it? Does it hurt real bad? Oh, wait. I'm gonna go help this lady with her leg.
Please help me up.
I sure will. I have no suspicions about this at all. Shotgun isn't great if this is a thing. Alright, we're gonna grab this.
I can't walk. You can't just leave me like
Oh, I'm not leaving anybody. Don't worry about it.
this. Don't just stand there. Help me.
What happened, ma'am?
My horse threw me, and I landed on my foot, and I heard a snap. My leg's all numb. Hands up now!
Hey,
Why am I
best
not...
damn well listen.
No, I'm not... How do you...
Goddamn bitch.
All right, I would have been happier if I'd been way faster in the trigger. So I don't know what split point rounds do at this point. I didn't feel a lot of difference there. Oh, but she gave us a Cigarette Champions card.
What the hell?
Okay, dude, what? Wait, stop. Nope,
all a
that's
big
not... No,
misunderstanding.
it is a
Don't get
misunderstanding.
confused about that.
Okay, oh, God damn it. Okay, let's do this then, instead of have a conversation. Okay, I gotta get the hell out of here. Where's my horse? Yalta! Spatman like the Dutch voice. I just... Also, for somebody who loves and trusts his gang so much, Dutch isn't super forthcoming with any of the details ever. And I don't think that I would be either, especially if there was a large amount of cash on the table. But also, Dutch, there's a lot of inconsistencies in the way that he talks about and treats people in a way that I feel is ultimately very consistent. That he is playing members of the gang against each other, trying to get them to vie for his affection and respect, while he's actually just in it for himself. And that's it. That's my thoughts on Dutch. I feel like I've known people like Dutch. Oh gosh, it's still early. This has been a long day. Like, this is the same day that we went hunting with Micah. Or, robbing with Micah.
Yeah.
Also, I do think that Arthur is beginning to have his suspicions, because there has been, since the very beginning of the game, Arthur quietly interacting with others in the gang to say, okay, what specifically happened in Blackwater? And it feels like nobody knows. I don't know what occurred in Blackwater. I don't know, like, apparently it was robbing a boat, right? It feels like the gang was split up enough that nobody has a full view on what happened, and everybody that Arthur has spoken to has been like, I don't know, it all happened so quick, Dutch shot a girl, and that's it. Like, that's all we know. There was, you know something, we should read in...
Who is it?
It's me.
Coming in.
Welcome back, Arthur.
We should read Arthur's journal, because he has a pretty extensive journal that I glanced into one time and said, oh, we'll look through this later. And part of it is that I don't know how much of the stream I want to stop and read his handwriting, but at the same time, I do feel like it might backfill some of the details that Arthur knows and I do not. Someday we're gonna figure out how to make those supplies not red. I picked up like some leather working tools at some point and didn't ever make use of them. Alright, I don't know. This is my rotten turkey. Yeah, I feel like this thing is pretty gamey right now. Just if I could donate this stuff, I would, but... Oh, I cannot harvest all of that animal's parts. Okay, let's go have a chat with Dutch.
Hey. There he is.
So, we keep heading east. Is that the plan?
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Oh, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
So, we moving?
Yeah.
This is lying low? We turned into a bunch of killers, I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something.
Sure, this can wait.
All right, girl.
This is not a follow Charles mission, so we got to find where we're going. Yep, we're gonna hit this just like so. When we first met Charles, I can't remember if I've made this point. He was all like bundled up, and I had no idea that he had long hair.
Easy. So where are we going?
Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to, and fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
The moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. I mean, this is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons, better paid bounty hunters, I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one, which guarantees even more trouble.
In our final episode,
I think that must be it up ahead. The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around. Yeah.
Hey, I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
I do not. Oh, well, it's marked on the map. Charles, I'll be right back. Just give me a second. I'm not sure.
Let's be careful, Arthur.
Okay. I'll be careful right over here. Hope I don't break the mission here. I'm trying to get more flight feathers. Pluck. That was the wrong pluck. I probably can't pick up any more of that meat.
I think I saw a camp up ahead. Let's go take a look.
All right. You really have to do that?
He don't need it now.
That was negative honor. I took his 28 cents and his gold wedding ring. What, was his wife gonna come by and get it?
You see there? Tents and a wagon. Looks deserted.
Okay, well, let's have a look around and make sure.
Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
Well, I might get more negative points for stealing their canned sweet corn.
Someone's been here. It's okay. It's okay. Come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
Herr Strauss will.
Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men, last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur. The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail.
I was really thinking the guy in the riverbed was their father.
There. Tracks. Come on.
I don't see nothing.
Hoof marks. This way. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just going to send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Wait a second.
Hold on, let's get rid of that.
Just want to look closer here.
Looks like they cut off down the trail to the left.
You're right. Okay, come on. So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch yet.
They picked the wrong man there. Hey.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me.
Wait, just let me make sure this is right.
Okay, there it is. Yep.
Continues along the shore here. You were saying, before you disappeared on me?
Bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
Easy. John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
Arthur, what is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real young. A long while. A year or more.
Think this is the right way? Second. They carry on along this trail.
So you was just talking about something?
He did?
And we was... family, you know? Guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
I do try to avoid bumping into Charles or whoever when I'm riding with them.
There's a camp up ahead.
Be careful.
Sometimes...
Seems deserted. Let's take a look.
sometimes Arthur's horse just sort of like decides that it's going to nose directly into the closest animal. And it's not a Yalta thing either. Spatula was the same way.
Where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Oh, I see somebody.
This looks like our fella, Charles.
Quick, cut him free and let's get out of here.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Pfanne, Vorsicht!
Take cover!
I see 3 coming this way.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You ain't...
What are we doing? This ain't even our goddamn fight!
Nope, go up.
We go... Run it in! Last one's making a run for it. Take him down!
I'm trying. Why do I have no... Oh, I'm out of bullets. Fan-fucking-tastic. Well, I'm not going to do it with a shotgun for sure.
Well, that's done dealt with.
Nope.
You get him untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Hier drüben!
What a time to run out of bullets.
Schneiden Sie das Seil durch, bitte!
Come on. He looks in some pain there.
Bitte! Lassen mich gehen! Helfen Sie mir!
Cut him free. Let's get him back to his family.
It seems like they know someone who I think speaks German. Herr Strauss, you would think would be a natural pick to... Wait. Take?
I thought you wanted to get this over with, Arthur.
Yeah, but I also want this corn. Can I take that apple or potato or whatever it is? Apparently not. Wait, what is this? Why do I have worn carbine repeater? That's not the weapon I intended to have. I hope I didn't trade in my good gun for a crappy one.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch, get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
All right. You want to come with me? Come on. Hopefully he's amenable to riding backseat on a horse, because I don't want to walk all the way there. Wait, pick up stranger. Oh, that must have been the dead body.
All right, come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Was machen wir jetzt? Also soll ich mitkommen?
Wait, that might be my gun. Hold on a second. Yep. Yeah, I did not mean to trade away my good gun for the crappy gun. And then what is this over here? An arrow. By the way, Tashir is saying that it never fails, either running out of ammo or needing to reload right at the worst possible bet. I'm willing to bet that that was going to be one of the bonus objectives, like kill every member of the gang, including the guy that's fleeing. Get a headshot on the guy who's fleeing within 3.8 seconds. I really enjoy the soundtrack to this. One of the things I was going to say earlier is that in our final episode of The Last of Us, at least in terms of the main story, there will be no spoilers here. However, there was a moment in the story that I was...
What the hell did you do to those fellers?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld. Money. Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English.
Okay, lack of articulation is not one of Arthur's vices. I basically was quiet because I was sort of allowing a moment to play out. And what do you know? That's going to be an episode that has some audio muted in it because the video game The Last of Us includes music from the video game The Last of Us. So Twitch muted it on account of including copyrighted music and redistributing it through the platform and so forth. And you can appeal it, but on Twitch it specifically says that one thing that you are not allowed to appeal is having in-game audio because it can be licensed separately. So it's just another reminder that I don't feel like we can sort of ride in companionable silence and listen to this musical track because it's much more likely to get muted. Yeah, Tashir, Tashir says, really? Yes.
Yeah, there they are.
Dem
All right.
Herrgott sei Dank.
Okay, Donk is thank you, I think.
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wärst du gewesen. Meine Lieblinge. Meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh.
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
Ja.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Ja!
So what's the difference between Donk and Donkashane? Is it the same difference between like thanks or thank you?
Oh, this place ought to be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
My gratitude.
Dutch. Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Oh, hey, chapter 3. Clemens Point. So you're saying he thinks it's the difference between thanks and thank you very much. Probably. The Bandit Challenge. Okay, let's see what I should have done to get silver. Return the captive to his family within a minute 40. Get 5 headshots. So, really, the way to do well on any of these missions is run at a full gallop all of the time, only aim for the head, and never miss. Okay, I do want to check the log, actually. You've acquired a gold ingot. Can be sold at any fence for a large profit. That's good.
So, what do you think of this place?
Not bad. Nice to be by the water.
Yeah, it'll do for now.
Arthur's hair is longer than it was one scene ago. Oh, and I can donate things again. That'll be good. Okay, let's contribute. Okay, can I give items? I've got lots of items to give, and I'm not going to give any of my valuables. Oh. Well, maybe I am. Okay, let's give this platinum engraved buckle. It's only worth $5. Donate. And then we've got this silver clamp buckle. It's only worth $1 each. And then this gold wedding ring. I gotta say, I don't feel real great about taking this after I got negative honor points, so we'll donate this too. I feel like that one's cursed. Silver emblem ring. Sure. Now, there's somewhere here in camp that I can also upgrade things somehow. Oh, maybe that's the ledger. Let me look at the ledger. I think this shows who has donated what. Oh, nice. We itemized it out by line, so it looks like we gave a whole bunch. Total camp funds, 87. Okay, and I can spend some money to get this stuff. Okay, let's... Yeah, I've got almost $700. So let's do Strauss's medicine wagon. The quantity and quality of tonics available at the medical wagon has increased. You can pay to resupply the medical wagon when stocks are low. So if we need any stocks, we can go there now, I assume. Something with kick, tonics, and premium liquor. Well, let's do like tier 1 upgrades to things like the provisions wagon. Okay, quality and quantity of food available at the pantry has increased. Food is so plentiful that I'm not sure that I feel that pressured about it. Repeater ammo and arrows. I'll tell you what, if we had... I wonder if we can just restock on... Okay, so we got the leatherworking tools. Camp boat. Meta Traveler selling an old boat. I don't know if we need a boat. Chicken coop. Horse station. And let's focus on... I'm going to get the repeater ammo and arrows. Okay, quality and quantity of ammunition available at Arthur's tent has increased. We'll see what kind of arrows they have available in a bit. And then... $220? I don't think that I care very much about Dutch getting something more comfortable. All right, we're gonna stop there, because I've spent a bunch of cash. Alright, so Dutch is down there, and it does feel like he's the next person that we want to speak to. Let me look in camp here. I really want to trim his hair. Health supplies, ammunition. Yeah, let's go see ammunition. I want to see if it's got any arrow types. If it's just basic arrows, that's fine. But if we have better arrows, then I want to stock up. Dynamite. What do I touch here to interact with it? Probably the back of the wagon. Okay, so we've got pistol cartridges, repeater cartridges. Well, I guess I should just take... Alright, I remember something about arrows. Oh, is it just here? Am I full on arrows? No. Grab that. But it is just regular arrows. That I read this. First robbery. Maybe I did. I feel like we did read that at some point. Alright, what else do we have? Wait, where's Zoological Companion? Compendium. Okay, I cannot move that separately. And then we got like this yellow... Nope. Alright, the shaving station's right here, so we're going to interact with this briefly. Yeah, I don't mind the... Kind of okay with that. But the facial hair, we do want to trim. Adjust. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take that back to about there. Okay, so are we thinking now it's just Dutch? I don't have any more, like, animal parts. And what is this? Home robbery, Javier. Javier takes Arthur to Shea Porter to rob the family that lives there. Sure.
How are you doing?
Morning, Arthur.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yep, just the way it is. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
I need to be alone.
Whoops, I'm headed the wrong way. Tashir says that he loves the that they included that amount of detail. Is it like the growing hair? Like it's all of the detail, really. I like the fact that his hair gets longer. I like the fact that you have to trim his beard. That was a big thing in The Witcher 3 also, that your beard would grow in real time. Or his, the character's beard would. Your beard will also grow in real time, but that wasn't to the credit of the game developers.
Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, let's donate some of the extra food that I have. So the mature venison meat, let's donate at least one of those.
Cook this now, Pearson.
Get rid of this. The turkey feathers. I don't think that I have a purpose for it, but neither can I think of a reason to sell it. The bison horn can just be sold, so just sell it.
Might as well make some money off it.
Yeah, let's sell at least a couple of the game meats. Flight feathers. Oh, I'm actually full on flight feathers. So I have to craft with that immediately. And then chicken feather. I'm going to think that's common enough that I can probably donate that.
Not your pocket.
That's all good.
Thank you, Arthur. Arthur, don't forget, I'm more than happy to craft you something if you bring me the right materials.
Okay, I don't have any of those. How about the satchel? Nope, no upgrades there yet. Once we can get some perfect pelts, yeah, perfect deer pelts are needed for like all three of these. So until I can master that, I already looked at this, sorry. Now, John's lodging. Nope, no boar skin. Camp tables. Nope. 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 And no.
Appreciate it, Pearson.
Like, and speaking of attention to detail, I really like the fact that...
I feel I made a bit of a fool of myself again.
We've all done it.
And you saved my life again.
Well, maybe one day you'll save mine. Or my soul. Yeah, I'd like that.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, it wasn't a complete waste of time. I stole this from one of those awful men. You should have it.
Well, thank you, but you were blind drunk.
I was drunk, but I never forget my manners. Be well, Mr. Morgan.
I feel kind of bad for that dude. It's been, I think, stated outright that he has like an opium addiction or something like that. And then on top of that, he also has a drinking problem that we've seen. He sort of traded in one addiction for another. And at the time, these things, I mean, I don't feel like they're that particularly well understood today, much less back in the day. But today we at least have some options for people to get help. Now, I don't want to rest so much as I want to craft. We have to make some small game arrows, and I don't know if I'm allowed to do that at this fire. Ammo. Cool. Yes. Now, I don't want to spend my flight arrows on fire arrows just yet, but let's remember that we can. Small game arrows. Yeah, can I just craft all these? So I gotta remember, we can only carry, for some reason, 10 flight arrows. I guess anything more than that, they're stuffed into the pack too tight and they break or they're no longer good. Okay. Now, what we have to do is put that to good use. Do I want to do any more of these? I don't think so. Let's make another fire bottle. Oh, hello to Azaric. Azaric, I hope you had a real nice Friday. Do I want to make another one? I don't know yet. Hunting, horse care, provisions. We can probably just have some nice stew here. All right, let's make the other fire bottle. Maybe someday I'll make use of the fire bottles. All right, so pop quiz. If I wanted to use a fire bottle, where would it be? In here, because I don't see. Nope. So this is all healing stuff. That's nice. But what it's not is a fire bottle. So I got to figure out how to actually do that. And then finally, it looks like we've got some health items here. This is the other station that we just updated. Then we're going to go do that house robbery. I can take... Oh, I can take some gin.
And have
yes,
a
please.
nice morning, Mr. Morgan.
All right. We are almost certainly going to get on Yalta for this, but I'm going to go stride over because usually the game's pretty good about depositing Arthur next to his horse. Hello to Geek Pantheon. Oh, awesome. So several things. A, Azric is officially on vacation. B, he'll have some time off. And C, stop. He says, my birthday week has begun. Azric, happy birthday. Whatever day it is, I am the master of, like, somebody's birthday is on Thursday. I'll remind myself Monday, remind myself Tuesday, then Wednesday, and then on Sunday, suddenly realize that I did not say happy birthday on the day. So, happy advanced birthday. And Geek, I hope you're having a great Friday as well. Where the hell is this? Okay, why did I think that it was over here?
Not again, Abigail. Not ever. Just... Hey, Javier.
I heard about a house. Could be interesting.
What kind of a house?
I don't know. A couple fellas I heard in town, they said it was really freakish. A family local boogeymen, I guess. But they're crooked in every way.
So?
Well, so these boys thought they were sitting on a lot of cash. They're highway robbers, kidnappers, apparently. They're well hidden in the woods.
That sounds pretty dubious.
Of course, yeah, it's dubious, but there ain't much risk of getting caught.
Okay, then. Let's go take a look.
Exactly. Just take a look. It's up north, on the other side of the river from Valentine. Best way there is through Cumberland Falls, though. You know it?
Sure, more or less.
So, as we were saying that his birthday is not until the 18th. Happy early birthday, nonetheless. And Tashir is hoping for Azric streams all week. So am I. I also want to interact with Geek Pantheon, but we might get a cutscene here with some dialogue. Boy, how the game decides when you need to follow somebody. I guess if the mission has to take place at a specific time of day, maybe that's when it goes to one of these cutscenes. Either that, it would be just 35 minutes of riding.
Whoa! Okay, we're pretty close now. Let's stop and go on foot from here. Just up the hill this way. Follow me.
All right, 10-second timeout. Question for the Geek Pantheon. So we have been watching Kyber Shards, which is an ongoing Dungeons & Dragons campaign that Geek Pantheon and several of his online friends are doing and streaming to his... They're streaming it, they're recording it, and putting up a very, very slightly edited version onto the YouTube channel. So it's still very natural, but just in case there's any, interruptions or anything, there's not long periods of dead silence. That's really, they're very light. It's very light on the touch with the editing. But my question for Geek was going to be that during the sort of Session Zero training, not montage, but training vignette that they had, the DM was giving them opportunities to build out their characters by saying, okay, and as you're observing this character do their thing, who among you is feeling envious or jealous of what they're doing? And I was watching this and being like, I was just very impressed at the way that the players of this game were using these opportunities to organically develop an existing relationship between how their character felt towards the others and beginning to get themselves insinuated into the world. And I was watching this, the only thing I could think of is that episode of Home Movies when Brandon goes to some kid's house. I'm trying to remember, but the kid was voiced by Sam Cedar, and I cannot remember the name of the kid, but this kid wanted to make a movie with Brendan, who just called Bren, and he wanted to be the president and taller and better looking and smarter and way better than Bren in every conceivable way. And it feels like in watching Kyber Shards, you're watching a group of people that are very experienced at taking opportunities to advance their own story, but also knowing when to step back and allowing other people to sort of develop their characters and so forth. And I don't know that it's a question so much as noting that they're very good at it. And I watched that because there's been at least some talk of someday having a D&D adventure where Geek Pantheon would DM for myself and Samalander and More Than a Mia and so forth. And it's very intimidating watching people that are good and comfortable at it have the instinct for when they're going to jump in and advance the story, and that they know it's not going to be at the expense of somebody else's, because I would be horrified to walk all over somebody else's exciting point. But that's okay. And Tashir's clarifying that he's expecting Azric streams all night, all week, starting tonight. Yeah, I'd be up for on board for that. So that's my thought in watching Kyber Shards. And if you are curious what the hell I'm talking about, you can find more details by doing a YouTube search for The Geek Pantheon.
We should be able to get a good look at the place. I want to make sure we don't run into any surprises.
Sure.
Apparently, this family's been isolated for so long, they started talking in their own weird dialect. They really don't like outsiders, especially on their turf.
Well, you just keep selling me on this job, don't you?
Oh, big place, right?
Can I binoculars? Yes.
You got your binoculars?
I was just thinking the same thing. Okay, zoom.
Pretty big barn in the back. It's not a bad place to start looking. There must be a lot of people living here. A large house.
Stash could be in any one of them buildings, and who knows how many people are in there. I ain't sure about this.
Boy, I think we need to draw them out somehow, and I got an idea. Follow me.
He is walking much faster than I can. This is me tapping A. This is as fast as he'll sprint right now. 35 degrees is a bit chilly for this jacket.
Well, hopefully it'll make it harder for them to spot us, too.
Coast seems clear so far.
Yeah, so far.
I haven't played Resident Evil 7 yet. Is this how that game starts?
Hey, keep it down. I hear voices.
Geek says, thanks for the kind words. 3 of us are fairly experienced at playing large tables. I want to time out for 1 second, because I think this is going to get real loud. 3 of us are fairly experienced at playing large tables with 6+ players where that type of play becomes necessary. But it is something that I still struggle with somewhat. I'm feeling like I'm talking too much and stuff, but I'm glad that the flow comes across in the video. And Tashir also needs to play Resident Evil 7. Tashir, I'll say this. Resident Evil 7 was up against... It was going to be that or Alien Isolation earlier in the year. So we're real close to doing a Resident Evil 7 playthrough, and it would not be a sad thing if you and I were playing it in close proximity.
Come on. Let's hide behind this shed. See if we can hear what they're saying.
But yeah, in a social circumstance like that, I am more likely to take the... Wait, I should listen to what they're saying.
Just stay quiet.
From the horses. Maybe use hunted pig this time once, Mal.
Where you been now, Newt? Don't be boiling now, Pappy. I's gone but 10 minutes I was.
You can hollygag all the now day long, 'cause Edie takes patrol now, don't you?
What? Oh, you didn't get all the jam.
You shut your gulper, or I'll flagger your felt, I will. You need to pull it up, boy. Up. Go guard the shed. Go!
You understand what they're saying?
Not much of it.
Give or take.
What we doing, Javier?
Okay, you take cover by the rock over there. I'll create a little distraction, and then you jump them, okay?
What kind of distraction?
Be quiet.
Oh, maybe I should have listened to the... What kind of distraction? This is the wrong rock.
Oh, swanking heck!
Do I have... Oh, there's where the fire bottles are. And a throwing knife as well.
Here?
Now, I take it that I'm going stealthy here and not trying to get him. But, like... Is that... I think that's Charles. Oh! I don't know... Oh, is there somebody up in this? No?
I don't see any more of them. All right, quick. Let's look for the stash.
They weren't shy about defending that barn. Let's check in there first.
It could just be that they were defending the barn because that's where, like, valuable livestock is. Basically, I don't know what use a family... This family has lived isolated for so long that they've developed their own dialect. Wait.
There's no place else that could store it.
I don't know what value they would have in,
Hey, Arthur. Give me a hand here.
I think I'm burning down that cabin.
Ah, well, look what we have here.
I told you it was worth the trouble, didn't I?
Here, you take this. Let's split up. I'll meet you back at camp.
Sounds good.
I was legitimately expecting a jar full of teeth. Oh boy, he's got the plague rot. Now, there was a lady up here that I shot. Oh, look, there's a little chest back there, too. What do we have here? Go to any gunsmith shop to buy the bandolier and gun belt equipment so you can hold more ammo. Completing challenges will allow you to upgrade them. Okay, try to remember to do that. Oh, look at this. Now, I'm just saying this should also be shared with Charles. This whole thing was his idea. The fact that he didn't know to look up here That's not, you know, this was a joint effort. And he put himself, if anything, he put himself in more danger. Because he was the one who agreed to do the distraction. Okay, I really want to leave the ladder now. What is happening with these horses? We're gonna have to go over there and find out what's up, but we also lit fire to this building. Such that I can no longer scout the body. Oh, I wonder if all this stuff burned now. Like, maybe there was stuff in here that I could scavenge, but now it's all burned up. Nope. Hold on. This should really be toast chunk, though. Not bread chunk. Oh, premium cigarettes. Are you serious? How many cigarettes do I have? Hold on a second. How many cigarettes do I have? Okay, that's all medicines. Nope. Premium cigarettes. This is how Arthur gets emphysema. Okay, can I take these now? 75% of the way to level 5, and we got a card. The card is why I wanted them. We are collecting cards to sell to a collector. A money clip. So, like, speaking of attention to detail, if there's a way for Arthur to share some of this extra loot with Charles, I would want to know about that. I doubt that there is, but I would also hate to not do it if there is a way, because I'm really serious. The way that you build trust, especially in a circumstance where everybody's a criminal, a liar, and a thief, is to do right by others when you don't have to. And we could just pocket all this money, like we could. The thing is, this was his idea. He's a trustworthy dude. He took on a bulk of the risk. I think it's right for him to have half of whatever it is that we're finding. Okay, I think Charles probably searched that person. We're going to search this structure as well. And also, maybe check out these horses. At a minimum, we don't want them hitched up, right? We don't want the horses to sit here and starve to death. I don't think I can get up. So what is this? Is this like a hunting thing where they would go up there and, like, hunt? Otherwise, I don't know what the point of that structure would be. Alright, let's go check out these horses. They seem pretty upset about the whole thing. American paint. So can I... So if I press B, I get the horse out of here? Probably?
Get.
I can't tell if it's... Yeah, it is definitely hitched. So... Alright, let's... Can I get aboard? Okay, get out of here.
Yeah.
Go on. Oh, search saddlebag. Wait, I didn't realize that was a possibility. Opened gin. Do I really want the gin that's like one of those inbreds peoples were... What is this? Wait, what is this? What did I do? Apparently I made camp. It's not really what I intended, but let's see if we can craft something. Tashir was saying that that structure was probably a guard shack to watch over the whole camp. That makes sense, especially if it was like late at night and you wanted to make sure that no predators were coming in to harass any livestock that you had. Yeah, I didn't... Tashir saying that was a beautiful horse. I did not mean to leave that horse. I wanted to get it unhitched and then away. All right, let's have some coffee. Now, very soon, so we're at about 5 p.m. Eastern. Right around this time, twitch.tv/morethanamia should be going live, and when she does, I would love an opportunity to toss over to her. She's going to be doing, as mentioned much earlier in the stream, her next episode of Dead Space 3, and I've been looking forward to that all week. I was also looking forward to, by the way, her Night in the Woods Wednesday stream. That was not able to happen due to a family event that occurred. Nothing bad, but as a result, she wasn't able to stream in the way that she normally would. So now I can break down camp? Yes, tear down camp. And then we'll find out where he decided to go make this camp. Tashir will keep a lookout. Much appreciated.
Come on, girl.
I have no idea where we are relative to where that camp was. So I think that our opportunity to loot that last house... There's a whole house we didn't go into. You would think it would be somewhere around here? Oh, wait. Was this it? I bet this was it. Let's go back up there, because I really wanted to look in that house. And I understand that this is not real life, but... it just inherently bothers me, the idea that there might be horses that are tied to a post and they don't have hands, so they can't just unhitch themselves. They'll probably all be gone. It'll be fine. But we have the promise of both animal kindness and personal profit. What more could you want? What more justification do you need to ride back up the road? Yep, okay, here we are.
Slow it up.
Alright, yes, the horses are gone. So, we should now be able to look through this last structure. We'll take a health cure, or not, if we happen to be completely full. Did anybody else read the book Hatchet? Not like the movie Hatchet, which I think is like a horror movie or whatever, but the book Hatchet it's sort of a young adult, even a young adult, it's maybe a little bit old for it, but it's a cool book about like a kid that crash lands in like a remote region of Canada, I want to say, where it's all like these little finger lakes. There's like hundreds and hundreds of sort of indistinguishable unnamed lakes because there's just so many of them, and plane goes down, pilot dies, kid is the only survivor, and it's basically the story of him figuring out how not to starve to death until he's able to get out of there. And it's brisk, it's well written, and reportedly, at least this is according to the author himself, the author actually did all of the things that are in the book. For example, there's a section where the kid learns how to make his own fire by peeling bark off of like a birch tree, and describes how it gets so fine that it basically shreds like paper, and it was flammable enough that he was able to get a fire started with his like meager flint and just a hatchet. The movie's named because book is named because that's one of the few tools that he has. Well, apparently the author spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to start a fire with nothing but a... Hold on, we found something nice. Nothing but a hatchet and some flint. Is this good? It looks like trash. Hopefully we can clean it up with some gun oil. Pump action shotgun. Poor condition. So let's go in here. Pump action shotgun. Maintain. And we will clean it. Geek Pantheon said that was required reading when he was in the 5th grade. Now, let me ask a question, because we're at the point where I feel like I should know this. Bottom left-hand side, we have the stats of this weapon. All the way up at the top is the damage meter. Some of that is gray. Like, there's white, and then there's gray, and then there's black. The gray is what I could get to if I buy improvements to the gun. Is that right? Or otherwise, what represents that gray section? That's like damage potential, it seems like. So we can aim it, flip it, back it, toggle view. Every single time I need to look at, like, what is toggle view? Oh, okay, just first person. So we'll grab this, but what am I leaving on the ground? Which I own and will be on my horse, I guess. The Lancaster repeater? Yikes. Alright, can I take that and then... Well, I don't want to get rid of this either. Alright. Tashir says it's just as I stated. So yeah, probably I can buy upgrades for it and improve it the rest of the way. It's one of those things where, like, that's what I think it means, but it's good to have it confirmed from somebody like Tashir so that I'm not proceeding on a wrong assumption. So that's it, I think. The last thing would be that outhouse. I don't really want to look in there. All right, let's put this away. You know, I could probably go back in and get that other gun. But I don't need to, right? Like, I'm still gonna have the Lancaster repeater in here. Yes, right there. Alright, I need to start spending some cash on upgrading my weapons. Possible damage. Okay, thank God.
Let's go, girl.
All right, on that note, with a question mark amount of time left, is there a gunsmith in the area that I can go visit? Am I allowed to go back to Valentine yet? It kind of looks like it, and there is a gunsmith there, as well as a newspaper seller. Yeah, let's go see if we can get there before they close. What time do we think it is? It is 5:44? Well, I'll tell you what. If we go at a dead gallop, we might be able to make it there in time. Because we bought some weapons, we bought some, you know, various supplies, but I haven't spent a lot on upgrading weapons except for the one sniper rifle. And that's helpful, but I would also like to have any sort of weapon, or especially damage or reload upgrades for some of the other weapons. And you know something? Also, wait, let's be ready. If we see any rabbits, we're gonna get this small game arrow ready. I don't know that rabbits are gonna be on this treacherous mountain pass, but if we see any, the goal will be to not stomp them to death. Also, there was a... So... I don't know if we're sensitive about spoiling a book for 10-year-olds.
Today.
Wait.
Excuse me, partner. Friend, how are you?
There was... Wait, right there. Stop, stop, stop. All of the wrong buttons. And now it's just in the wind. Is that a burrow? Nope. No, it went this way.
Yeah.
There was a sequel. So, at the end of Hatchet, there is a resolution to the story. I cannot believe he put away his bow. Stop. Art is a really good tracker to be able to track a rabbit from horseback. Did it go away? Yeah, that doesn't... I don't know what I'm looking at anymore.
Yep.
Okay, that rabbit's gone. Moo has told her 10-year-old to cover hers. So at the end of Hatchet, I'm just going to spoil the book. The kid gets rescued, and the way that the kid gets rescued is that he decides to swim. My memory is that he swims down to the bottom of the lake, and where the plane had crashed. One of the reasons that he doesn't get rescued for a long time is that the plane crashed into the water and then sank. So there was no wreckage for anybody to be able to see from up high. So at one point in the book, he decides that he's going to swim down to the lake and hold his breath and go down there to find any other supplies that he can. I don't remember what the specific need is, but he goes down there, and among other things, he retrieves a black box that has a switch on it, and he flips the switch up and down and up and down. It doesn't do anything, so he just turns his attention to other stuff. Well, it turns out that was the plane transponder, and it still had somehow enough juice left in it, maybe it's like the black box, that it sort of it activated a radio signal, and that's how they were able to come find him. And at the end of the book, he gets rescued. Well, apparently the author of the book got some feedback that people were disappointed that he got rescued before winter fell, and then that would be when things, quote-unquote, got really difficult. I remember reading that in the foreword to the sequel. So the author decided to write kind of a sequel, but more of a what-if scenario, where the only change that's made is that the kid leaves the switch in the other position, where it's left off instead of on. And then the story continues in towards, what it would be like in the winter months form. It's a very cool little series of books. Moo was noting that rabbit led me on a merry chase. Yeah, for some reason when the rabbits come out, my fingers just don't do anything. I'm so excited to see a rabbit, and I want to make sure that I shoot it in the head and get a nice clean kill, that I wind up doing nothing of value at all. And now it's nightfall, so the rabbits are probably all asleep. What time is it? 8:22? Alright, we'll probably wind up staying at the inn then. Get a bath. It's probably been a bit. There's not going to be any rabbits here. Put the bow away.
You have yourself a good evening, partner. Think you've seen some action? Well, I guess you ain't never gotten to Mexico.
Alright, let's hitch here.
Good. So, yeah, I heard that too.
Moo was asking what's the series called. So, I assume it's just called the Hatchet series, but the first book for sure is called Hatchet. And it's for, late elementary school kids, 4th, 5th, 6th grade. I was significantly older than that when I read it for the first time as part of student teaching stuff, because, I want to know exactly what the kids are reading and be up on it, be able to talk to them about it. So, and I was entertained. I'll put it this way. I liked that book more than Coraline, only because I felt like Coraline was really skewed young as a book.
Hey, you better leave me alone and do business properly. I sure can't have Jacob Work taking over my shop when I pass.
Quickly, what is it? What do you want?
Okay, I don't know who you are talking about, but we are going to customize. All right. I would love to customize... Well, really, my carbine repeater. It turns out my carbine repeater is better in every meaningful way over the other one. So, and clean the weapon for a quarter.
Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see.
Sure. And now, how about components? So we're going to upgrade the rifling.
Some rifling. Take it or leave it.
Yep. So down there at the bottom, we can see that for $18, we got almost $1,000, you guys. Oh, yeah, Moo, your kids are exactly in the right age for that. Right in the range, though they tend to read above their grade levels, the eldest particularly. Books that I really liked at that time. Oh, 5 seconds. What's it called? The Girl on Dolphin Island? Something on Dolphin Island? Boy, I really liked that book at the time. That was a fun book. It's a very sad book, but I really liked it. Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None, previously called 10 Little Indians, and Hatchet. I think Hatchet is really good. That was slightly before I started reading Christopher Pike. Hold on, I'm going to continue to upgrade my gun here. Iron sights. Nope, we already have that. Scope. Sure. The stock. Well, this appears to just be cosmetic. But I'll tell you what. This is a very slight difference. It's from the basic grain to the straight grain. Yeah, I don't... like, if it was some sort of, like, regular difference, I'd probably feel different about it. And I really like this gun. Let's get it a wrap. Can I change the color at all, or...
Dangerous.
No, apparently not. Moo says that her daughter loved And Then There Were None. Also, I gotta say, it's kind of the one Agatha Christie book that I really liked. I've read a lot of her other stuff, and, like, The Orient Express... Yikes. The movie that was recently done with everyone in the world, and now I'm trying to remember who played Poirot, was better than the book. Because the book, I swear to God, the book actually expected you to, like, get out graph paper and write out, like, where everybody was. It was a tedious read, I felt. And I felt like in the translation to the screen, they cleaned that up a lot. I don't need every book to be action-packed, but that one really got bogged down in the details, man. Wow. Okay, so the varmint rifle, let's see if we can do any upgrades on this. I haven't fired it frequently, but I would like to make sure that when I shoot it at something, it dies.
I got some nice ones.
Okay, I've already got the iron sights on there. I don't think that a scope will help me. Maybe the short scope. I don't know.
Essential, I reckon.
The thing is, with a varmint rifle, you're shooting at very small things, so you're probably not doing it at extreme range, or at least I'm not. And we don't have to worry about that, and I don't feel like I need a wrap on this. Kenneth Branagh! Yes, thank you, Geek Pantheon. Moo says her search engine in history now indicates that she was... oh, wait. Checking out weapons. Have to wait a little bit longer to bump up the husband now. I don't remember if I needed any ammo for this. Now, the Springfield rifle, I'm pretty sure, is highly upgraded.
I got some nice...
Yeah, this was the one that we put some cash into. Scope? Yeah, I'm fine with the medium scope, thanks. And then the stock is just that. Now, the other thing that I'm not even sure that I've fired the rolling block rifle. Okay, I have. That's actually, I take it back. That's the sniper rifle that I think John had us buy. Let's take a look to see if I can do any meaningful upgrades.
Bet you could use some rifling on this.
Sure. And then the scope is probably done. Oh, yep. Let's get the long scope on that one. Now, here's a question. This is an actual question that I'm really asking. Can you replace, like, if you own all the different scopes for a gun, can you change them out in the field, or do you have to come back to a gunsmith for that? I kind of like the leather wrap. I like the way that it looks on this one. And then ammunition.
Well, it doesn't hurt to stock up on ammo. You never know.
True that. Let's get a couple of these.
I'd recommend loading up on extra ammo.
All right, that at least gets us some sniper rifle ammo. And now, the pump action shotgun is the... Wait, can I do anything with this? Is it just... Hold on, what kind of engravings can I get?
I'd like to give this a personal touch with some engraving.
Apparently, I can't do that. Oh, yes, I can. That seems a little bit overdone, though, isn't it? Like etching skulls into your thing. That seems a little extra. I don't think we're going to do that. How about the varnish, though? Can I do that?
You want to make this really yours? Give it a personal engraving.
Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, that you have to be careful when searching generically for hatchet. Would that be your first choice of murder weapon, though? I feel like
Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see.
I haven't put a lot of thought into how to murder a spouse, but I'm not sure searching Amazon for hatchet would be the like, well, we got him. He murdered his wife. He did an Amazon search for hatchet, and that's how she died. It was oddly specific.
I bet this will shoot better with some new sights.
Okay, so why would I want this? For better accuracy. Okay, let's do that. And the rifling, better range, iron sights, get the improved sights.
Smart addition.
And then the stock, again, this is... Oh, actually, I do have an opinion on this one. It's a small change, but I'm willing to spend the $12 on that. Sure.
You'll be very pleased with this.
Someday I'll find a weapon that I'm like super into, and I like that. I'm willing to spend like a whole bunch of cash on it. There we go. That's one of the things. Yeah, let's go with that. And I actually don't know how I'm doing on ammunition, so we're gonna.
Child, all right? Good on you. The sheriff's got an ad for himself at one point. Okay, need to close it. Let's go.
There's a few moments in the what's it called?
Come back soon.
The Orient Express movie, where it does feel like the filmmakers was like, and here we must have an action sequence because it will have gotten so slow. But the thing is, the slowest thing in the Orient Express movie is nowhere near as slow as the extended segments where in the book where Poirot is just like mechanically working out exactly where everyone was standing at the time. And by contrast, And Then There Were None has none of that. That movie, that book moves real quick. Yeah, we're gonna get a bath.
I need a wash. You got a bath?
I got someone warming it up for you already. Just head down the corridor there.
Fantastic. I think that book is really well paced. Like, that book, if you think about, like, what you would read in a book that would make you, like, anxious and afraid, like, that book freaked me out when I was young. I think that it's very well done. I really like the cast of characters.
How'd you like some help in here?
Imagine Clue if Clue was not funny, and they like really took that premise seriously. And that's no knock against Clue. Clue is one of my favorite movies.
I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Oh, Geek Pantheon is going to lurk.
You'll leave this place feeling brand new, you know.
Moo used to threaten her husband with the food processor.
Ain't often to get a hot bath and a roof over my head.
Oh, really?
And I think those are the only two books. I'm trying to think if I've read any other Agatha Christie, but the two books that everybody was...
We don't like strangers much in this town.
Yes, that's how it is round here. Always been.
And Then There Were None I read because it was an assignment. And I really enjoyed it. Oh, Moo, you know another book that your kids are not going to want to read because it has a very stupid name, but it's actually very good?
If I'm scrubbing too hard, okay?
Interstellar Pig by William Slater. William Slater wrote a lot of great books. Interstellar Pig is one of the most clever and inventive, and I really enjoyed it.
Let me know if you'd like a bit of an extra scrub anywhere.
All right, that's perfect. Thanks.
All the best.
Hello to Caroluna. All right, and now I think it's... Oh, wait. No, it's 5:30. Okay. We spent the entire night upgrading weapons and then taking that bath.
I'm not gonna take kindly on you raising hell around here again.
Watch it.
All right, then.
God, look at how wonderful the morning looks. It also is 40 degrees out, so one of the things that I'm going to look at right now is...
Well, look what shameless dog just crawled back into town.
Yeah, I would say that at that age, pretty much... Oh, Moo was saying that's some bath. Yeah, we do that with Arthur every once in a while. I feel like he spends a lot of time out on the trail, and once in a while, when he's in town, he's going to enjoy the company of a young woman. So I think the next thing we would do... So we've got we have Dutch and Mr. Pearson. All right, let's get riding. In contrast to Agatha Christie, who I like she's 50-50 for me. I really liked her one book, and then I didn't like the other book, and I'm not sure that I've read any other. There are no William Slater books that I didn't enjoy at that age, and would continue to recommend as an adult. House of Stairs is a particularly notable one for me, because I feel like every time I've read that book, I have come up with something new out of it. I don't want to board the train. We're just going to hang out, wait for it to go so that I can go. I do feel like House of Stairs probably skews slightly older, like early middle school. Okay, do I just back off? Then the train will go? How long does it take to board a train?
Good morning.
Hello.
Hey there, partner.
This is riveting.
Morning, sir.
So Moo is saying apparently the Nutter has read Hatchet, but said, what? It's a series, so she's super excited to read the rest of it. I want to say that there's at least 3 books. There's Hatchet, then there is a sequel, and then I want to say there's a 3rd book called The River, I think. Cara Luna says, speaking of books, I cannot believe what is happening with this train right now. Although, look at the light coming through the windows. That's fantastic. Cara Luna says, my teacher in Norwegian at school was also an author, so of course I had to go to the library and borrow a book from him. First chapter, first paragraph started something like this. He hadn't peed all day. Well, they say to write about what you know.
Hey now. So just about enough trouble.
I haven't caused any trouble whatsoever, actually. I'm just minding my own business. Look at this morning fog. God damn, this game is good looking.
Yep.
Yeah, so House of Stairs is... I mean, so I think that I can talk at least a little bit about it before, you know, without spoiling it. House of Stairs is about a group of kids who wake up. They're all like the age that you'd want to be when you read the book, so probably in the 10 to 12 era range, maybe 13 to 15, a couple of them, but they're relatively young, who wake up inside an environment that is made entirely of stairs. It is sort of this white-ish void that goes on as far as they can see, and the stairs are connected by landings here and there, but they're not attached to any walls that can be discerned or anything like that. And it is sort of the story about them dealing with each other in this foreign and kind of hostile environment. And the thing about William Slater books that I've found again and again and again is that he is able to take a very a singular premise. Like, here are, I think, 5 characters who wake up in this environment and write a really compelling story because his personalities, the characters, are so clearly drawn.
Talk all you want, lady. It won't make no difference.
Prison transport. Keep clear.
Yep, I'm not bothering. I'm not bothering the prison transport. Oh, wait. Is Mia? No Mia yet, but he has to take off. Yes, Tashir, we'll definitely see you tomorrow for Division Force. Every weekend, Tashir and friends play a bunch of the Division 2, and I hope that this weekend will be no different. That will be taking place through basically from morning until usually mid to late afternoon tomorrow, Eastern Time, and you can find that at Tashir Games. That's Tasherre Games. Also, while you're watching, you're going to hear a great variety of music that you probably haven't heard before, because it's all done by independent artists who work with Tashir and have put together something called Streamer FX. So, you know, here in this, we're sort of enjoying the quasi-ambient soundtrack and the gentle strum of the Western guitar. But if you were playing something like The Division 2 or Factorio or Anno, and you sort of heard the soundtrack a million times and wanted to spice it up with some sort of fresh energy, you can get that. You can get that same experience over at Streamer FX, where you're not only supporting a small businessman and a lot of independent artists, but also making your own stream that much better. And that's at streamerfx.com. Yeah, like, I would always recommend to parents to, you know, take a look at what your kids are reading. I feel very confident that you and Groomfy would feel comfortable with a lot of William Slater books. Stop. Okay, we can do this. We can kill the rabbit. It is a possible. No! Don't stomp the rabbit. Okay, do you think we get a good quality pelt off this? I had to shoot it twice, so it's not feeling positive, but... Skin. Poor route. Damn it to hell. Was I even using... Yeah, I was using my small game arrows. At least I got one of them back. Alright, let's pick up the rabbit. We can donate it back at camp. Moo thought that he resurrected. So I think what I need to do is small game, I think I need to get it square in the head in order to get a perfect quality pelt. Also, how hot is it? 62? Yeah, this winter coat is a bit much. Let's take care of that. He also wrote a cool book, and I don't remember the name of it right now, but in the book is... I'm not sure how to describe the premise of this book without sounding like a crazy man. The book is about these twin brothers who discover a shed. They're like exploring like their grandfather's property or something. And I think the grandfather's just passed away. I'm trying to remember why they're there on their own. But the point is that they're sort of like at their grandfather's property, and they come to discover that this very well-built shed that is on the property is more or less on the... Stop.
Darren, don't move.
Okay.
You got a bullet coming. You don't stop still.
This here's a holdup. You know what to do.
Damn it! Any requests for the Undertaker?
Stop. Okay, I'm gonna die here unless I do something really cool. Potent health cure? Let's do it.
I'll fill you full of holes, jackass!
Is that it? Okay. The shed, as I was getting to, yeah, cigar. That's Arthur Morgan. The shed is apparently just on the event horizon of a black hole or something. The point is that time inside the shed passes much more quickly than it does outside the shed. So you can go into the shed and spend, say, 3 hours, and in the outside world, only a couple minutes will pass. And so that's it. That's the whole premise of the story. And you might think, well, what the hell good does that do? What do? You put like, I don't know, grapes in there, and then you have wine. You have 150-year-old wine in a day and a half. What? Who even cares about this? How is that a story? The thing is, it is a story, and it's a very well-written one. It's actually really interesting, and it showcases what I consider to be one of William Slater's strongest gifts as an author, that he is able to take a situation where a character is in isolation with no one to talk to and no external stimuli for long periods of time and somehow make it an interesting and well-written story. And I mean, I've thought about like how difficult that would be. It seems impossible to me. How do you take a story about like somebody by themselves alone dealing with the emotional weight of isolation and make it into an interesting story? And it's something that he does. He also wrote a story that I'm again forgetting the name of, but the premise, hold on, there's a rabbit there. The premise of the story is basically, I do remember the name of it, because the name of the book is As Others See Us. And it's based on those own quote, the old quote about like what a gift or curse it would be to be able to see ourselves as others see us. And that's actually the premise of the story. What if people could read each other's minds? What if it was possible? Oh, I'm not going to be able to kill this. What is this, like a gray fox? Also, please turn around, Yalta. So many... Okay, I'm not going to catch any of these things. Screw it. Now, As Others See Us is one of the more unusual William Slater books in that in the book, one of the things in the book is that the main character has a highly romantic crush on his first cousin. And this goes totally unaddressed in the story itself. Like, at no point does anyone in the book say, I'm sorry, what was that?
All season for hunting, huh?
I'm not going to get that. Rabbit. Okay. Good old Arthur never has his... Nope, no. I'm out of Deadeye juice is the problem. Well, maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, because I've got all the small game arrows. Look, he's even going to get away because I can't get my stupid horse to turn around. Now, let me be clear. The story is not pro have a crush on your cousin. And in fact, without giving too much away, a major element of the story is that the cousin in question has... I don't know how much to say without spoiling it. The cousin in question is, like just a straight-up sociopath. Like, it's an interesting book that is worth reading because, again, the premise of the book is, among other things, what an emotional weight it would be if you were privy to all of the awful, negative, damaging thoughts, that would float around in somebody's mind about you, whether or not they meant it. You know, that could be tremendously hurtful. But it is still a very weird thing that within the story, it's like the book opens with like, oh man, I couldn't wait to see my the character can't wait to see his first cousin Annabelle, I think is her name. Oh good, I'm never gonna get perfect. Moo says the one where they can read each other's minds. Yeah, it gets
Let's go.
It is a cautionary tale for sure. Hold on, let me. By the way, since Tashir is gone, if anybody happens to notice if More Than a Mia comes online. Okay, I don't know what I've done to antagonize these guys. Hold on, can I give Yalta something?
You're all right, girl.
You're gonna be committed to the earth. Push up on him.
Crushed.
Mic'd up.
I think I got him.
Slow up now.
Nope, I did not mean to pick up. This is just going to make me look like a big creep, because all I wanted to do was rifle through his pockets. Yeah, the thing that I kept waiting for in reading As Others See Us was for, like, somebody to go up to the main character and be like, yo, she's family. Like, no. No. The other thing I'll say about like William Slater, and this goes more to me than to William Slater. There's a character in House of Stairs who is, and this is not in any way a reveal. Like this is not like a sudden twist or anything like that. There's a character in House of Stairs who is so like it's so plain that he's gay when you read it. Except when I first read it, as like whatever age I was, I like didn't pick up on that. And when you read this book, I'm just saying you're gonna be like, what? How did you not pick up on this? It's all but said outright. Like, seriously? You didn't figure out that this character was gay? And the thing was, I really didn't. Like, I was reading the book, but it just, like, didn't occur to me because here's one of the cool things. It's not actually that germane to the story. It's sort of like, it was, I think, the first book that I read at that age that had a gay character in it. And the book was not about that character being gay, so it was entirely possible to read through the entire thing and just not know that, and it didn't affect the story. And as a result, it just didn't occur to me. Okay, it is almost 6 o'clock. Is Mia really not on? That would be very distressing, because I was very much looking forward to Frightening Fridays. And if she is on, then I feel bad that we've gone overtime, because I would want to toss to her. But yeah, like top shelf, Hatchet and Interstellar Pig. Interstellar Pig is I want to read it again, even as an adult. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to Charles.
Good job finding this spot.
You found it too.
I wouldn't have if you hadn't talked me into it.
Interstellar Pig is just it's a super cool book. And another thing about William Slater books is that a lot of them have like a neat little twist at the end. It's like William Slater books read a little bit like Twilight Zone episodes. I've never thought about this before, but this is actually a pretty good analogy.
What do you think of this place?
Seems fine for now. I know this area a little.
And Moo is confirming that Mia's not live. Well, we're gonna sort of draw things to a close here, one way or the other. William Slater books, they are, with respect to R.L. Stine, better written and more clever than Goosebumps books, and I think more evocative of what if there was the Twilight Zone, but for that sort of age group, for that target age group, where it's not too creepy, it's not too dark, it's not like uncomfortable in any like inappropriate way, but it is sort of like thought-provoking and like you get like sometimes little twist endings and stuff. I will say there was I take it back. There was one William Slater book that I felt like didn't really deliver on its premise, which was.
Oh, you must be dang freezing.
Why is it cold again? It's 78 degrees. I think I'm okay. Oh gosh. Do you know the story The Sand Kings? It was actually the very first episode of The Outer Limits, like the more modern version, the most recent version of The Outer Limits. The very first episode was The Sand Kings, and it was sort of about like these creatures that were discovered that were sort of highly intelligent insects, and the scientists in the Outer Limits story. This is very different from the actual short story, but in the wait, I need to go to the butcher, who is somewhere. Okay, where's the butcher? I don't know. Here, right? Provisions? Yes. Although apparently he's not on duty, which sucks, because I've got a dead bloody rabbit.
Let's get that broken down and in the pot.
I'm with you. I want to give it... Here he is.
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a hand.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So I guess we're doing this now. Thank goodness Mia's not live. Only because I was looking forward to tossing to her, and I don't want to quit in the middle of a mission.
I guess. Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, Princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy.
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
This is a good place to park?
Okay.
Yes? Okay.
Here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting. Hello there.
All right, so we can go to the post office. I do want to buy the newspaper. I think I forgot to do that in town.
I heard some screams from the basement of the... What you looking for? A paper?
Oh, we got a couple editions
Thank
now.
you for your business. Thanks. Have a great day.
Okay, can I take a look at the latest newspaper? All right, so we read 27. So 44 is the second most recent one. Who are the Scarlet Meadows Bandits? Murderer on the loose. Cornwall. President congratulates America. Let's take a quick look here. Train robbery. I think this is the one that we did. Gertrude Bambach was knitting a hat for her niece when the train lurched to a stop and the shouting commenced. I feared for my life, she said. Passengers were subjected to a terrifying ordeal as the train was robbed near the Lemoyne border. Lemoyne. The outlaws used an oil wagon on the tracks to cause the train to come to a stop. They then threatened the passengers to give up their belongings. It was then that lawmen, having been tipped off to the robbery, so they were tipped off, arrived on the scene and confronted the outlaws. Sheriff Tompkins was one of the lawmen who arrived on the scene. There's very little to tell. We are searching the area for evidence at this time. The passengers are in great distress. The supply cars have been looted. Men are dead. The region's problems with lawlessness have returned. Reports indicate the outlaws escaped after having engaged in a furious gun battle with the lawmen. Yeah, and having killed many of them. All right. Ancient mystery discovered. I wonder if this would lead us to any of the dinosaur bones or anything. Mexican desperados. Murderer on the loose. Is this anything that I've done? Well, okay, hey, Sean McGuire, it is something that we did. A member of the notorious Dutch Vanderlyn gang has escaped from custody. McGuire was captured and in the process of being transported from Blackwater to a federal prison in the West. He is part of Vanderlyn's gang who were responsible for the recent Blackwater boat robbery that left many dead. The shootout was fierce and several men were killed as a result. Bounty hunters had caught McGuire, but were ambushed on a stretch of the upper Montana River by Confederates of the accused. Upon relating the circumstances of the escape, one lawman on the scene said that McGuire repeatedly expressed the idea of jail as no terror to him, nor the idea of death by hangman's noose. Oh, something happened. Hold on a second. Time out. Kill the dog. Not literally kill the dog, but just like stop with the barking. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hello to Diesel Jones. And Patikin rated over. Hello to everybody rating with Patikin. Hello to Diesel. Lots of hellos all around. Hello to Psycho4136. I hope that you're having a great Friday as well. Yeah, Patikin's doing exclamation point behind. And I think that's everything. So that's the next one. So this is the most recent one. Let's take a look here. We've got a horror show. Oh, we did this as well. Blood in the Streets of Valentine. Valentine. Residents say it sounded like the Indian Wars had resumed on their streets. At first, shots rang out as women and the feeble ran for cover. It soon turned into an unrelenting cacophony of gunfire. Lawmen traded shots with the members of the notorious Vanderlyn gang who had come to town to rob and steal. That is untrue. We went there to have a drink. A few agents known to be working for Leviticus Cornwall joined in the fray, quickly creating a scene of unmitigated chaos. Valentine is well known in the region as a rough around the edges livestock town with some insalubrious visitors. Wow. There's your Jeopardy word for the day. And altercations that are not uncommon. The recent spate of violence is, however, unprecedented. Bar fights in the Smithfield Saloon are too frequent. Many are still in shock at the recent violence, including a brutal massacre at 6 Points Cabin. Local officials are calling on state and federal authorities to assist in that, whatever. Lemoyne Raiders, Pneumatic Wonder, Second Gold Rush, Treasure Hunter disappeared, we're all kidnapped, women's suffrage debate. Uh-oh. Abbott Bachmeyer spoke at a meeting here addressing the woman problem. As concerns grow over the emergent suffrage movement, states in the North have passed laws allowing women's suffrage to their detriment and arguably to their damnation. So for anyone who's not familiar with the phrase, women's suffrage means the right of women to vote. It sounds like it's women suffering or something, but just in case anybody's, I feel like many people know this, but just in case. The only reason I would bring this up is that there was an old, terrible, I think, Man Show bit where they went out to sign petitions to end women's suffrage. And because of what it sounds like, women suffering and so forth, they had a bunch of women signing on for it. And the big ha-ha joke is that they didn't know what they were signing. Hilarious. We cannot allow the scourge of the North and Europe to spread here. Women are, this is the article saying, women are the evidently weaker sex, and unable to think things out coolly and calmly. Giving them the vote would lead to great damage to the Republic and to this state, he said, in a standing ovation. Well-known activist Dorothea Wicklow has held meetings in St. Denis and other towns in recent months, promoting voting rights for women. The movement is spreading to smaller towns such as Rhodes, but traditionalists are confident that common sense will prevail. Common sense is going to prevail, but not in the way that the traditionalists would want. Let's go to the post office. Moo's going to have the skinned rabbit if I can kill one. Well, I can kill one. It's just going to be, super gross by the time that I'm done. Also, Diesel Jones is saying, exclamation point, cat jam, which I'm worried I don't know what cat jam is. But Diesel, I hope that you're having a great Friday. And welcome back. I'm not sure that we've had a chance to, really engage with Diesel since he returned from hiatus. But Diesel was off stream for a bit, and it's great to have him back because he is a very, very fun streamer. Last time that I saw...
Don't mention this to Vera.
Excuse me, sir. Hey, can I sell the... I don't think I have any of my things to sell to this butcher, but let's try, just in case. Oh, Patikin has that command. What is cat jam, Patikin? Okay, good rabbit pelt. Yeah, let's sell that and that.
Dime a dozen these days.
don't think I'm going to sell any duck feathers just yet, but we'll sell this game meat.
Lucky this is popular, how common it is.
Thanks for your help.
Make sure you cut.
Oh, particularly saying like it's a cat jamming to music. And it's very dusty out here. We need some more rain. I know we'll go to the post office. I wanted to know what time of day it is. Also, I could use a smoke. That's like just the wanton public drinking. Here I am just trying to refill my cores. Oh, wait. Hihu, who says, lurked for the Anno stream earlier, but you ended before I said hi. Hihu, just in case you missed it there, allow me to say it here. In the last stream, Hihu cheered 100 bits, and I missed it in the moment. And felt terrible after I saw that. Hihu, thank you very, very much for the cheer. The fact that that went unaddressed was not that I like overlooked it. I just straight up didn't see it. So apologies to that, and thank you very much. Okay, let's send the mail. Got it. And do I need anything else? No. Do I need to pay any bounties? Looks like I do. Oh, no. Nope. My slate is clear.
How do you do, sir?
Mia's checking in to let us know that they've been fighting with the new capture card for over an hour. Is there any hope in sight, and or like it would be disappointing, I think, to everyone involved if the stream was not able to go on because of a poopy capture card moment. If the capture card could be bypassed so that the stream could continue, I for one would support it. And if not, then not. Like there's no stress or pressure, but I've been looking forward to Frightening Friday.
I got it all in the wagon there. I could train my goat to do this faster.
It took me a second to remember. Oh, wait. I want to be careful about what I say because Mia might still be listening. The shadows in this game are super well done. Like, the way that they look and they diffuse the further away that they are. All right, can I talk to,
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Sadie, are you okay?
I'm about done here.
Okay, Mia's saying that she's going to be hooking the second card back in.
I can do this, Arthur. You get on.
All right.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Get up.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I owned got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Hey there!
Hey.
What you folks up to?
Just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over?
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Go, go, go!
I cannot pull up. There we go.
Let's get the hell out of here. Go! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us. Yeah!
New pair of pants and think you're landing Ricketts.
Oh, shit! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish. You okay there, Sadie?
Think I can't handle these?
Ah!
Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
All I want paying a goddamn toll is you sons of bitches!
Okay. We're gonna switch to the split point, even though I've only got 13 bullets.
Far too much.
Okay, I gotta find out where these guys are.
See? Not many still standing there. Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Not shooting.
All right, I need to switch back to my regular guns because I've or regular bullets rather. Okay, so let's just pause for 1 second. The story will continue in just a beat. He who says paid state holidays are never bad. Yeah, that's we got today off due to a paid state holiday. It's nice to get those every once in a while. Or I did. I was flying solo for the Anno thing. Moo says, fingers crossed, Mia. Not that we're not enjoying Angel. Yeah, no, I mean, I want to see Mia, so I am 100% on board with the pro Mia support. And he who has to handle a forced Windows restart. Nope. Really? Okay, apparently I cannot loot that guy. It's not going over my head that the Lemoyne Raiders all appear to be wearing repurposed Confederate outfits. So you'll notice that we're not saying last rites over any of them. Huh, I wonder why I can't loot this guy. Well, whatever. And wait, what is slung across his back? Oh, the repeater that I would have wanted to use. Well, lesson learned. That would have been better than my pistols. I thought for some reason I didn't have my long guns.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
Okay, Mia is live. Azra, thank you very much for the heads up. Okay, let me pause so we're not missing any dialogue. What we're going to do is try to finish out this mission, and then we will be raiding over to More Than a Mia for sure. Thank you very much.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not.
Never gonna get there in this pace.
So who do they
you
say
want
they
me to
were?
drive? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
On the note of the journal, the other possibility is that I might go in between episodes. Because I don't know... I mean, like, we'll let chat weigh in if they care. I'm not sure that people really want an episode where I go in and spend 15 minutes reading through and flipping through Arthur's journal. On the other hand, if people are curious, because I do want to see what he's written, and if people are interested in it, we can certainly choose to do that on stream if we want. But that certainly will not be right now. What we're going to do is get ready to toss over to twitch.tv/morethanamia for her...
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, at shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, we're just going to look at this. So I did not get 5 headshots, and I did not complete with at least 85% accuracy. Aside from that, this was pretty good. Fend off the Lemoyne Raiders in less than 1 minute. However, this is, before I accidentally trigger any other missions, let's go to story, yes, and save game. And we're going to save it right here. Perfect. All right, hey, everybody, thank you very much for hanging out. Interesting gameplay. Like, many times the effects in this game have really impressed me. In this particular episode, I think there were several scenes that were set in like very, very early morning or early evening when the moon was rising, and the long shadows, it was very striking how good the shadowing is in this game. I also like the fact that we got to spend some time with Sadie, some time with Charles, some time with Javier. Fun episode. Lots of character building, little moments between Arthur and his compatriots. Even Micah. We even got to spend some time with Micah, or had to spend some time. But let's make this a swift outro so that we can toss over to twitch.tv/morethanamia for her ongoing playthrough of Dead Space 3. And we'll see you guys all again here as early as tomorrow afternoon for some more fun streaming adventures. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great evening.